I'd say STEAD is a new experience for schooling.
STEAD is creative.
You should come to STEAD because STEAD will bring out the best in you.
STEAD is a student-led school that uses alternative learning methods and project-based learning.
The reason I chose to work at STEAD was coming out of my graduate program, I knew I was not going to really work well in a conventional kind of school setting. We have this like project-based learning model.
I go to STEAD mainly because of the project-based learning. For me, I always struggle with that with projects during elementary and middle school. So I came here to work on like my project skills, like with like time management.
STEAD is different from a traditional school, in my opinion, with its culture. More focused on the student, the well-being of the student. I can't teach you anything if you're not here with me today. So I need you to be happy. I need you to be safe. I need you to be focused.
I feel like STEAD is preparing me for the future. I see it even like when I applied for a job. I know how to like speak to an authority figure.
STEAD is preparing me for the future by mainly through the projects. Because in the real world, you're not really going to be given a worksheet and then just have to spit out a bunch of information on command. You have to know how to like apply your knowledge. STEAD does a really good job of that through the hands-on learning and the project-based learning.
And so I've seen this with my daughters. I have one daughter who's really quiet and reserved, and it's difficult for her to reach out and initiate and engage with people. Through our projects that we create here at STEAD, sometimes it requires students to go out of their comfort zone and to talk to people maybe they wouldn't talk to normally, to ask questions to adults or people in fields who are experts, so to speak.
What makes us unique, I'd say small class sizes and relationships with guides. So we call our guides because they connect with our students in a smaller environment. And so building relationships is key. We know that students have to feel loved before they care about learning. Call all of our guides their first names. They call me Amy.
One is they're getting to know their teachers and breaking down that barrier between like, oh, you're the adult and I have to talk to you like this, or we can't have an open and honest conversation.
I feel like we call our guides by their first names to show like some respect to them, both ways.
I think that's our selling point, are the unique opportunities that we provide to students that other schools in the district don't. We have 4 weeks of our calendar year is dedicated to what we call an accelerator time, where it's a week-long elective where students get to travel, they get to learn new things with a group of teachers, and that could be a hiking one, they could go skiing for the week, they can make clothes and put on a fashion show, they can learn about tea and coffee, they can we had a group go to New Mexico.
My favorite accelerator week was probably the snowboarding trip.
I got to go to Moab for a week. So my favorite accelerator week was camping in the foothills.
I've actually been in 2 different film accelerator weeks.
Other things about our culture is student-led. And so we have opportunities for our students to lead assemblies. We have opportunities for our students to connect with partners. If they have an idea, they're in the community figuring out who to talk to.
My main thing was I helped hire the principal. I was on the interview committee for that.
Our classrooms are really student-led rather than just me staying in front talking for like 50 minutes. It's more so the students are talking to each other and teaching each other, which is great.
Here at STEAD, we have our 4 pathways. We have animal science, plant science, natural resources, and then food science. And so within these courses, students are kind of doing like problem-based learning, where we're giving scenarios of real-world issues, and they're trying to tackle those real-world issues. So they're becoming innovators, thinkers, and either entrepreneurs, setting up a program of how they want to address those challenges within those pathways. Being part of an agriculture education program, we have our One Circle, which is FFA, which is a youth organization for any student that has an interest in agriculture or leadership.
So you should come to STEAD because it's a different way of learning. It's not your standard cookie cutter in a box high school experience. It's a different way. It's a more fun way to get outside.
You should come to STEAD because we have a whole new experience of schooling that I think you'd enjoy.
You should come to STEAD because we have the environment and opportunity to do high school like nobody else does it here in the district.
We do projects, we make mistakes, we fix things, we break things. It's very much a different experience, and it's a better experience.
Instead is an opportunity.
STEAD is creative.
Loving, innovative,
Inspiring.
STEAD is fun.
Flexibility.
STEAD breaks down barriers.
Amazing.